Hey, Nest family, ever open a kitchen cabinet and feel like it's swallowing your sanity? Jumbled bottles, mystery sponges, and that one cleaner you swore you de-use but never did. Well, today, I'm spilling my exact three-step secret to turn that chaos into a senior-friendly, joy-sparking cabinet in under 15 minutes. Stick with me, because I'm sharing a hilarious story about my pal Betty that'll make you laugh and inspire you to grab a trash bag right now. Trust me, by the end, you'll be itching to declutter. Let's make your kitchen a cozy nest again. Step 1. Declutter, kiss the chaos goodbye. Nest family, let's transform that chaotic undersink cabinet into a senior-friendly haven. Decluttering is our ticket to a stress-free kitchen, saving energy and sparking joy for us seniors. With 3 simple steps, we'll clear the clutter and make your space feel like a cozy, organized nest. Let's dive in. 1. Be a detective, clear out the misfits. Turn into a kitchen sleuth and pull everything out of that cabinet, every bottle, sponge, and stray item. For us seniors, this is a gentle way to get moving without strain. Ask each item, do I use you often, and do you belong in my kitchen? If you spot things like tools or bug spray, send them to the garage or shed. These clutter culprits are stealing space from your dish soap and rags. Why it's essential. This step is like turning on a light in a messy room. You see what's been hiding and take charge. For seniors, it's empowering, making your kitchen easier to navigate without heavy lifting. Benefits that shine, saves effort. No more digging through chaos, easing strain on hands or back. Boosts clarity, seeing everything helps you decide what stays, reducing overwhelm. Feels victorious, each item you relocate is a win, lifting your mood. Story example. My pal Betty, 74, tackled her cabinet and found a dusty can of bug spray better suited for her shed. We laughed as we moved it out and she gasped at the freed up space. Mary, she said, I feel 10 years younger. Now her sponge is always within reach. What's one odd item you could evict from your cabinet? To merge and purge, streamline for space. Now let's work some magic on what's left. If you've got half-empty dish soap bottles or worn-out sponges, it's time to streamline. Pour those soaps into one bottle and recycle the empties. Toss rags or sponges that look battle-worn. For us seniors, fewer items mean less to manage, making daily tasks a breeze. Why it's essential. This step creates instant space, like a breath of fresh air for your cabinet. It's quick and satisfying, turning clutter into calm for a senior-friendly kitchen. Benefits that shine, simplifies chores. Fewer items mean faster access to what you need, saving time. Saves money. Using up products prevents waste, stretching your budget. Lifts spirits. Clearing excess feels like a mini kitchen refresh, boosting pride. Story example. My neighbor George, 70, had 3 half-empty dish soaps from forgetting what he had. We merged them into one bottle and tossed a grimy sponge. Mary, he chuckled, it's like a new cabinet for free. Now he grabs his soap with ease. Got a half-empty bottle taking up space. Imagine the room you'll gain. 3. So the 1-year rule, let go with joy. Here's our golden rule. Pick up each item and ask, have I used you in the last year? If not, like a cleaner that never worked or a scrubber you forgot about, let it go with a smile. Donate usable items to a senior center or recycle what's expired. For us seniors, this frees us from stuff that weighs us down, making our kitchen a joyful place. Why it's essential. This rule is your key to freedom, cutting through guilt to keep only what serves you. For seniors, it's a self-care act, creating a lighter, happier home. Benefits that shine, clears mental clutter. Releasing unused items reduces stress, calming your mind. Eases upkeep. A lean cabinet is quicker to tidy, perfect for limited energy. Inspires renewal. Letting go feels like a fresh start, filling you with hope. Story example. Betty clung to a pricey cleaner she hadn't used in years, feeling guilty. I shared the 1-year rule and we donated it to a community center. Mary, she beamed, my kitchen feels like it's hugging me back. Now her cabinet is a breeze to use. What's one item you haven't touched in a year? Picture letting it go. Doesn't that feel light? a streamlined path to joy. These steps, clearing misfits, streamlining essentials, and releasing the unused, flow together like a gentle dance. You start by uncovering the chaos, then create space with intention, and finally free yourself from what's holding you back. For us seniors, this isn't just decluttering, it's about crafting a kitchen that saves our energy, lifts our spirits, and feels like home. Step 2. Organize, make it a senior's dream. Nest family with the clutter gone, it's time to turn that undersink cabinet into a senior's dream. A space that's easy to use, kind to our joints, and sparks joy every time we open it. For us seniors, organizing isn't about fancy gadgets. It's about creating a kitchen that works with us, saving energy and making daily tasks a breeze. Let's weave some magic with 3 simple steps to make your cabinet feel like a cozy, accessible haven. 1. Add smart structure, build a senior-friendly system. Think of your cabinet as a blank canvas, and we're about to paint it with practicality. For cabinets with no shelves like under the sink, lightweight pull-out baskets are our superheroes. Grab affordable ones from a store like Target or Walmart. Look for sturdy, easy-to-slide trays that don't require a PhD to install. These baskets slide out smoothly, so you don't have to bend or stretch too far, a blessing for creaky knees or achy backs. Place 1 or 2 baskets to create clear zones, turning a chaotic box into a structured, senior-friendly space. Why it's pure magic. These baskets are like adding shelves without a carpenter. They bring order to the chaos, making every item visible and reachable. For seniors, this step is a game changer, transforming a frustrating cabinet into one that feels like it's cheering you on. Benefits that spark joy. Eases physical strain. Sliding baskets mean less bending or reaching, protecting your back and joints. Saves time, everything's visible at a glance, so you grab what you need without a scavenger hunt. Boosts independence. An accessible cabinet lets you manage your kitchen with confidence, no help needed. Story example. My friend Clara, 72, used to dread opening her undersink cabinet. It was a jumble that made her back ache just looking at it. Over a warm oatmeal cookie, we installed 2 pull-out baskets from Walmart. Now her dish soap glides out like it's on a red carpet. Clara laughed and said, "Mary, this is easier than getting my grandkids to eat veggies." Her cabinet's now her pride and joy. What's one spot in your kitchen that could use a basket's magic? 2. Prioritize daily heroes, put favorites front and center. Now let's make your daily essentials the stars of the show. Place items you use all the time, dish soap, hand soap, your trusty sponge, right up front in the baskets. No digging, no stretching, just grab and go ease. Tuck less used items like extra refills or that carpet cleaner you use once a year in the back or on a lower tray. For us seniors, this setup is like having a personal assistant, keeping our must-haves at arm's length and making chores feel effortless. Why it's pure magic. This step is like organizing your kitchen to give you a high five every day. By prioritizing what you use most, you cut out frustration and make your routines smoother. For seniors, it's about working smarter, not harder, in a space that respects our energy. Benefits that spark joy. Simplifies routines, your dish soap's right there, making dishwashing quicker and less taxing. Reduces irritation, no more moving 5 things to get one, saving patience and strength. Feels personal. A cabinet tailored to your needs is like a warm hug from your kitchen. Story example. My neighbor Tom, 70, used to grumble every time he hunted for his dish soap, buried behind a wall of rags. We set up his baskets with soap and sponge front and center and stashed his extra vinegar jug in the back. Tom sent me a selfie with his cabinet, grinning like he'd won the lottery. "Mary," he texted, "this is my new happy place." What's your daily hero item that deserves the spotlight? 3. Keep it airy, embrace the power of less. Here's the secret to a cabinet that stays dreamy: don't overfill it. Aim to fill your baskets only halfway or 2/3 full. A lighter, airier cabinet is easier to manage, especially if your hands aren't as strong or your energy dips. Avoid the temptation to cram in extras. A spacious cabinet is like a calm breath, keeping things tidy and stress-free. For us seniors, this is about creating a kitchen that's kind to our bodies and our peace of mind. Why it's pure magic. Less is more when it comes to senior-friendly organizing. An airy cabinet is effortless to maintain and feels like a gift every time you use it. This step ensures your hard work in decluttering pays off long-term, keeping your kitchen joyful. Benefits that spark joy, eases handling. Fewer items mean lighter baskets, gentle on arthritic hands or weaker grips. Prevents mess. Extra space stops clutter from creeping back, saving future effort. Lifts your mood. An uncluttered cabinet feels serene, like a mini retreat in your kitchen. Story example: Clara, after organizing her baskets, was tempted to stuff in extra cleaners just in case. I shared the airy rule, and we moved those to her laundry room. Now her cabinet feels like a breezy spring day, and she says, "Mary, I love how easy this is. It's like my kitchen's smiling at me." You got a cabinet you're tempted to overfill. Picture keeping it half empty. Doesn't that feel freeing? A seamless path to a dreamy kitchen. These steps, adding smart baskets, prioritizing daily essentials, and keeping it airy, flow together like a gentle river, guiding your cabinet from chaos to calm. First, you create structure that respects your body's needs. Then, you spotlight your daily heroes for effortless access. Finally, you embrace space to keep it low maintenance and joyful. For us seniors, this is more than organizing. It's about crafting a kitchen that saves our energy, celebrates our independence, and feels like a cozy nest we're proud to call home. Step 3. Maintain, keep the magic alive. Nest family, we've decluttered and organized our undersink cabinet into a senior-friendly dream. Now let's make that magic last. For us seniors, maintaining a tidy space isn't about perfection. It's about small, joyful habits that keep our kitchen stress-free and our hearts light. With 3 easy steps, we'll ensure your cabinet stays a cozy, functional haven that makes every day brighter. Let's keep the sparkle alive. 1. Monthly peek, a quick check for calm. Think of your cabinet as a dear friend who needs a quick check-in to stay happy. Once a month, while your morning coffee brews or your favorite tea steeps, open that cabinet and take a 5-minute peek. Look for empty bottles, worn-out sponges, or rags that have seen better days. Toss them without a second thought. For us seniors, these mini check-ins are like a gentle stretch for our home, keeping it manageable without draining our energy. It's a tiny habit that delivers big peace of mind. Why it's pure gold. This quick peek is like brushing your teeth for your kitchen, a small act that prevents big problems. For seniors, it's a low-effort way to keep our space tidy, ensuring we never face a daunting mess again. Benefits that shine, saves energy. A 5-minute check is doable even on low-energy days, preserving strength for fun activities. Prevents chaos, catching small clutter early stops it from snowballing, keeping your kitchen calm. Boosts pride, each check-in reinforces your control, making you feel like the captain of your cozy nest. Story example. My friend Doris, 73, used to let her cabinet slide back into chaos until we started her coffee peak habit. Over a cup of her famous hazelnut brew, we tossed a crusty sponge and an empty cleaner bottle in just 3 minutes. Doris beamed, saying, "Mary, this is easier than keeping up with my soap operas." Now her monthly peak keeps her cabinet sparkling, and she feels like a organizing superstar. When could you sneak in a 5-minute peek, maybe during your morning tea? 2. Embrace trial and error, tweak without fear. Your cabinet is a work in progress, not a museum piece, so don't be afraid to experiment. If your pull-out baskets aren't sliding smoothly or a cleaner isn't pulling its weight, swap them out for something better. Maybe try a different basket style from Amazon or switch to a dish soap you love. For us seniors, tweaking is like adjusting a favorite recipe. It's okay to play until it feels just right. This mindset keeps your kitchen flexible and forgiving, matching our needs as they evolve. Why it's pure gold. Embracing trial and error is like giving yourself permission to have fun. It removes the pressure of getting it perfect and makes organizing a joyful journey. For seniors, it's empowering to know we can adapt our space without stress. Benefits that shine: reduces frustration. Fixing what doesn't work, like sticky baskets, makes daily tasks smoother. Encourages creativity. Trying new solutions keeps your mind active like a fun puzzle. Builds confidence. Each tweak proves you're in charge, boosting your sense of mastery. Story example: my neighbor Frank, 71, was annoyed when his new baskets kept jamming. Over a slice of his wife's apple pie, I suggested swapping them for a lighter model. We ordered a set online and now they glide like butter. Frank grinned and said, "Mary, I feel like I fixed my whole kitchen." He even switched out a cleaner he hated for one that smells like lemons. What's one thing in your cabinet you could tweak to make it your kind of perfect? 3. Stay fierce, let go to stay light. Channel your inner warrior and keep that cabinet lines. If a cleaner doesn't work well or hasn't been used in a year, like that miracle spray that just collects dust, let it go with a fierce, joyful toss. Donate usable items to a local charity or recycle what's expired. For us seniors, staying fierce means prioritizing what serves us now, not clinging to stuff that weighs us down. Less stuff equals less stress, leaving room for what truly matters, like enjoying our cozy nest. Why it's pure gold. This step is your shield against clutter creep. By staying fierce, you protect the peace you've created, ensuring your cabinet remains a senior-friendly delight. It's a bold act of self-care that keeps your home light and lovely. Benefits that shine: clears mental clutter. Releasing unused items frees your mind, making every day calmer. Eases upkeep. A lean cabinet is quicker to manage, saving energy for what you love. Inspires freedom. Letting go feels like shedding a heavy coat, filling you with lightness and joy. Story example: Doris, after her coffee peak, found a pricey cleaner she hadn't touched in 2 years. She felt guilty, but I said, "Doris, be fierce, let it go." We donated it to a senior center, and she clapped her hands saying, "Mary, my cabinet feels like it's dancing with me now." Now she fiercely tosses anything that doesn't spark joy. What's one item you could fiercely let go to keep your cabinet dancing? A seamless path to lasting joy. These steps: monthly peaks, fearless tweaking, and fierce letting go, weave together like a cozy quilt, wrapping your cabinet in lasting magic. First, you keep clutter at bay with quick check-ins that respect your energy. Then, you tweak your setup to stay practical and fun. Finally, you fiercely protect your space by releasing what doesn't serve you. For us seniors, this is more than maintenance. It's about nurturing a kitchen that saves our strength, celebrates our independence, and feels like a warm, joyful embrace every single day. Wow Nest family, we did it. Declutter, organize, maintain. Here's the golden lesson: a tidy cabinet is your ticket to a happier, lighter home. For us seniors, every small win, like finding your dish soap without a wrestling match, adds joy to our days. Start with one cabinet, feel that spark of pride, and let it fuel your next project. Your cozy nest is waiting. Keep this video on loop for your next cabinet, or dive into our The Senior Nest playlist for more senior-friendly tips to make your home shine. Hit that subscribe button. Let's build our nest together. In the comments, tell me, which cabinet are you tackling first and what's your dream kitchen vibe? Love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.